never chose one at all. There's something powerful about being secure in who you are without needing to put it on display. And when people covered in tattoos are the ones defending people without them, that says a lot. The patterns we're talking about here long-term thinking, a strong inner identity. Careful decision-making didn't suddenly appear the day you turned 18. They usually started much earlier. Maybe you grew up seeing your grandfather's old military tattoo, the one he kept hidden under his sleeve. Or maybe someone close to you would glance at their faded ink with that expression people get when they've made peace with something they wouldn't choose again. You know, the look part regret, part acceptance. Your younger mind absorbed the lesson. Something permanent can still become something unwanted. And that idea didn't stay limited to tattoos. It shaped how you approach commitment, permanence, and life-changing choices in general. In a strange way, it probably made you more deliberate than most people. That mindset shows up in far more places than just whether your skin has ink on it. Psychologists have a term that fits this: intrinsic identity orientation. It means your sense of self comes from within rather than from external signals. Some people feel most understood when they express who they are through tattoos, clothes, aesthetics, captions, brands, or a carefully built image. But you may carry your identity inwardly. You know who you are without needing to advertise it. You don't need a visible symbol for something to be real. One person in the comments explained it perfectly. They said, "I don't have tattoos. I hardly ever wear branded stuff. Even my phone case is clear. It all feels connected. I just don't need objects to represent me." And that's exactly the part most people overlook. If tattoos don't appeal to you, there's a good chance you're also someone who values stillness, who needs solitude to reset, who don't want your home to feel like a refuge instead of a performance space. It's rarely just one. Isolated preference. It's often a deeper pattern in how you move through the world. Social psychology actually has language for this, too. It's tied to something called need for uniqueness theory. Almost everyone wants to feel like an individual in some way. The difference is how that individuality gets expressed. A lot of people communicate it through what they wear, show, post, or permanently put on their body. You may express it through your beliefs, your choices, your habits, your inner world. Same human need, just a completely different route. But there's an important nuance here. This only really applies when having no tattoos is a true personal choice, when it comes from self-awareness, not fear, when it's rooted in clarity, not avoidance. Because there's a difference between being unmarked because you're comfortable in yourself and staying unmarked because you're afraid to be seen. One is self-possession. The other is self-protection. They may look similar from the outside, but psychologically, they're not the same thing. Still, for the people who genuinely choose not to get tattoos, there's often something uncommon about that. They carry meaning without needing a visible container for it. No design, no symbol, no external proof, just meaning that exists whether anyone sees it or not. Someone in the comments said it better than I ever could. My body already carries a lifetime of stories. I don't need ink to make them visible, and honestly, that says everything. So the next time someone calls you boring because you never got tattooed, remember this. Your brain may be evaluating permanence, identity, and consequence at a level they never even considered when they call you scared. They may be reacting to the fact that you think in years and decades, not impulses and weekends, and when they call you plain. You already know what the psychology suggests. You're anything but plain. If this sounds like you, take a look through the comments for a second. There are more people like you than you think. Quick question: out of all these traits, which one felt the most accurate for you? Drop it below. And if you want to dive deeper into the psychology behind everyday decisions like this one, the next video is the perfect place to go. Subscribe if you haven't yet,